This is very confusing. I'm not super thrilled about this, but it's cool. It's good. I welcome it. We're looking at the new BoboVR S3 Pro. I know you're thinking, didn't that come out like last year? Yes, it did, but they changed it on the down low. They're selling it as a BoboVR S3 Pro Super on their website, but the box says nothing of the sort. They simply updated that headset, the S3 Pro, selling it at the same price, fixing a bunch of problems, and we're going to get into it. You're watching Bringhurst BR. Now I need to apologize. I'm losing my voice. I'm not feeling too well, but I'm making do. This is the new BoboVR S3 Pro. At least that's what the box would have you believe. The truth is that on the website, they no longer sell the S3 Pro. Instead, they sell an S3 Pro Super, which is going to lead people to think that there is yet another update that they need to get their hands on. But when you get the package, it just says BoboVR S3 Pro. There is no Super to speak of. What these guys have done is quietly on the down low, updated their product, made it better, I think, and they're charging the same amount. So if you bought this 6 months ago, you're a sucker, is how a lot of people are going to feel about this. Now, they did not send this to me. I bought this myself, and there are only two differences, notably, to speak of on this. The first is that they increased the size of the fan. Seeing this footage here, the new fan is much bigger, it's much louder, and I can feel it very well. The other difference is it feels as if it's much more difficult kind of adjusting. It's very tight, like it's harder to adjust, which right now in its current form is not appreciated. Like, I guess I need to break it in, but right now it's hard kind of making fine-tuned adjustments while it's on the head. But everything else, the battery is the exact same. Mind you that these headphones, if you're familiar with my channel, these are from the HTC Vive Cosmos, and these do not come with the Headstrap. But the fan is bigger. It appears to probably draw more power, and admittedly, it's much more noticeable. It's a lot louder, but it's also, I can feel the wind going over my face, and it completely fixes all of the lens fog that I've got. So the biggest difference really is the fan. You know, the new fan is wider. It has what I think are bigger blades, and I can just feel it better going over my face, down my ears. It really helps with the lens fog. But that's not to say that the first one didn't originally help too. When I got the BoboVR S3 Pro initially last year, it did a lot. I could feel it very well. The fan was noticeably loud, and when wearing headphones, it kind of took that vibration and piped it through into here, so I could actually hear a faint hum through the headphones themselves. And then once you play a game, that overpowered whatever that buzz was, and it's fine. But over the last 6 months, that fan has diminished. It's not as loud, it's not as powerful. I can barely feel it. I can feel it when it cuts off, when the battery dies. I can tell it just gets hotter, but the effect is it's like 70-80% diminished. And I thought that maybe, you know, it was clogged with dust, and so I took some of that stuff and I blew it out, and I've been trying. You know, I was about to take it apart, trying to see if I could improve it, and nothing was working. And so all I'm trying to say is that this new fan works great. It's more powerful. It's just as comfy as the previous version. The batteries are the exact same, but I was happy with the original unit too. And that began to diminish, and it lost some of that power. And it makes me wonder if the same thing isn't going to happen here. Only time will tell. Please subscribe to keep up with it. I'll let you know how it goes. And if you have any questions, hit me up down in the comments. There's not much to say because, like I mentioned, it's the exact same head strap minus that fan. It's got the exact same thing right here. Touch that, turn on the fan. It starts at 50%. You can up it to 100. And then if you don't want the fan anymore, turn it off, and it refers to the battery. And here it's showing that my battery is at 0%. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it off, put the other one on the charger, drop a new one on, and you'll see that this new battery is at 100%. Now, for context, just as a comparison, in terms of the noise that the fan's outputting, that's the volume of this new fan. And that's the volume of the old fan. So for sure, this previous unit has diminished in its output. And these things are expensive. I think they're like $89. I'll leave a link down below. It's an Amazon link. If you use it, you'd be supporting my channel. BoboVR doesn't talk to me. They've never sent me anything. I've emailed them a bunch, and they go out of their way to just ignore me. So if you want to play a number on these people, I'll take a chunk out from under them via Amazon. And what are they going to do? Nothing. Thank you, Amazon affiliate programs. I love it. In my opinion, this really is the best solution for a VR head strap. It really, just the hot swappable batteries, the fan. I didn't think I'd need the fan, but once it kicks off, it's like an oven is on your face, and you really take for granted just the fans that they provide. It really is good. If you want something less expensive, I have a website down below where I have discounts on like a Kiwi design headset, which they make fantastic stuff. It's well built, it's durable, but they don't have the fans. They charge an arm and a leg for this thing, and so it's not going to be for everyone. Just, you got to make a decision that's right for you. But if you want to check out those Kiwi design headsets, check out the website down below. And again, this BoboVR S3 Pro Super, I guess, is linked down below as well. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. If you guys are interested, I have a list of every MetaQuest 3, 2, 3S game available via Meta, and you'll always save between 10 and 20% off depending on the time of the year. It's a great way of supporting my channel while saving some money, and as I mentioned, discounts on accessories and headsets. And if you want a MetaQuest 3, for instance, by using my link from that website, you'd get $30 Quest cash that you can spend on games. Thank you for being here. Please subscribe, like this video, all that jazz. It does my channel a world of good. You guys are watching Bringhurst VR. Godspeed.